Hello and welcome to Oracle of the Divine Ophite. This is a collective tarot reading, so it may not resonate for everyone, but if it does resonate with you, please like the video and share it if you feel so inclined, and please subscribe if you haven't done so yet and hit the notification bell. So I'm just going to start by shuffling, and let's see what the cards have to tell us today. Okay, so got the Two of Pentacles. You're juggling something. This is for somebody out there who's doing a bit of juggling, going back and forth. This is something to do with an opportunity. There's a financial opportunity. And something that you actually feel pretty passionate about. You're excited about this new project or this new financial opportunity, but there could be more than one. And so there's a little bit of juggling taking place. And whatever you're working on right now, there's really an opportunity here for it to go really well. This is something that could bring you generational wealth if all goes well. Seems to be going well so far. The foundation is definitely there for it to create a lot of wealth, abundance, wealth that even lasts beyond your lifetime. Something that could benefit family members, children. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of opportunity here. And actually, you're going to find cause for great celebration in the near future. You're going to, there's going to be some type of celebrating or happiness or joy that comes from the work that you're putting in right now, the juggling that you're putting in right now. Is going to actually result in you receiving some very, very good news about what you're doing. So far, this reading's going really well for somebody out there. This is like every card has been pretty positive. The Two of Pentacles does indicate that you kind of feel like, you're doing a bit of a balancing act at the moment. So there's a little bit of a struggle there, but you're handling it like a pro. You're definitely handling it. You've got a good structure in. You've got a really good method in place for how you're handling things, how you're juggling things. So you're doing a really great job so far. And you've put a foundation in that definitely has room to grow. It's still on its way, but initially whatever you're doing is very successful. And it's kind of, I'm getting the message here that the feeling of juggling, of kind of doing a balancing act won't necessarily last that long, because you're putting in a structure that's strong enough. And I'm also getting an indication here that you're going to have help of some sort. There's a partnership coming in. This could represent an emotional partnership. There'll definitely be some emotion involved in it. But it could also be a business partnership between two people that are very emotionally close with each other. So there's definitely more than one person that I'm seeing here that's going to be involved in what's going on. So yeah, this person's going to be a trusted associate. They're going to be somebody that you really feel like you can trust this person and you can depend on this person to be very helpful. This person might even give you the opportunity to, rest a little bit, take some of the load off of you because you're finally working with someone else. I get the feeling that right now, whoever I'm talking to out there, you're doing a lot of this by yourself. You're doing a lot of this on your own, and you've been kind of hoping for somebody to come in and pick up a little bit of the slack. You've been looking for partnership. Partnership is definitely coming in, and this person is going to allow you to have a little bit of a mental respite from what you've been going through. But you definitely have things under control, this balancing act that you're participating in. You definitely have control over the direction that things are going in at the moment. You're the leader. There's a lot of forward momentum going on at the moment. So whatever you have been doing, keep it up, because whatever you have been doing is definitely working for you, is definitely bringing up positive results. This is something that there's definitely going to come a point in the future where other people will look to this for guidance and wisdom, or for some sort of stability in the future. It looks to me like you're building something that could become a sort of an institution of sorts in the future, could become very important to multiple people outside of yourself and your family and your immediate group of friends and relatives. This could be something that has to do with spirituality, or something, that has to do with becoming like a pillar of the community that you're involved in, and possibly even beyond your own community. This is something that's going to provide a lot of emotional stability and emotional security and nurturance for the people that participate in this institution, or in this endeavor, this thing that you're creating. So it's just going to be very important all around. It's going to be not only important to you and the people around you because you're creating it, but it's going to have meaning for other people as well, because it's going to provide some sort of pillar, some sort of a nurturing emotional pillar to other people. And this is something where, you might not fully be aware of just how important this thing will be. You might actually have the occasional doubt going through your mind where you're kind of wondering, oh my gosh, is this really going to be important? Is this really, should I continue with this? Should I even bother? Is it even going to be worth it? And, you might find yourself occasionally going through that, where you're just kind of questioning what you're doing, and you're questioning the long-term ramifications of what you're doing. Is this, is the work that I'm putting in going to actually benefit me and benefit others in the long run? So far, what I'm getting from this reading is that, yes, it's definitely going to benefit. It's already benefiting. It's already benefiting you. It might not be noticeable yet, but it's definitely going to benefit you in the future. And the key to this seems to be partnership, because we just got the Two of Cups again. This is double confirmation. You need to share this work with someone else. You need a partner. You might already have a partner. If you do, there's something about your partner that's going to be absolutely integral to the success of what you're doing. If you don't have a partner yet, this is an indication that one is coming in, and that this person is going to be far more important to what you're doing than you currently realize. This person is actually going to bring this endeavor or this project to a full emotional completion for you, at least. This is like a chance for ultimate success, ultimate happiness. This is a chance to, like, it looks to me here, like maybe some of you out there, take it how it resonates, but maybe you're trying to build a community, because I'm getting a lot of community cards here. I'm getting a lot of like family oriented cards here. And it kind of looks to me like, you're trying to build something of permanence that will benefit multiple people outside of your immediate circle, but that this thing is definitely structured. It's built on something solid. It's something that's meant to be long lasting. And it's also something that is coming from a place of creativity, innovation, something that hasn't been seen before. It's something where you're kind of having to trust your instincts, step out into the unknown, step out into the void, and just do something that hasn't been done before. So I'm really getting the impression and the message here that this is really an adventure for you. And, you're having to do multiple things at the same time. You're having to focus on multiple aspects of this thing all at the same time. But that also, whoever I'm speaking to, you are a person that's definitely capable of doing that. You're definitely capable of focusing on multiple things at once. You're very self-sufficient. You're very knowledgeable. You're very confident. You're very accomplished in your own right. And so you're capable of doing this, but you still do need some sort of input from outside of yourself, because you're dealing with something that you've never done before, and other people's ideas and contributions, in particular this partner that keeps coming up, this Two of Cups that keeps coming up. This person has skills and talents that perhaps are very different from yours, and this person could be a very, very important contributor to the overall work of what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do. And I'm also getting that this is going to have some sort of a really positive effect on the community. This is going to be something that people will look upon as being ultimately a charitable endeavor of some sort, or something that gives back to the community. But it's also like the project is going to give to the community, but then also the community is going to like give back to the project. I'm getting this really like equal exchange of energy where, it appears like someone's actually, giving or being charitable, but in reality, they're receiving as well as giving, which is always kind of the best kind, isn't it? The best kind of charity is charity where the giver and the receiver are actually participating and equally tethered. And, this ultimately leads to the completion of the cycle, right? The completion of the cycle of energy is that the giver and the receiver are equal and balanced. This is what you're always trying to achieve here, right? It's, it's infinity, it's equal balance. Here's another card about equal balance. The cycle is closed. Everything's balanced. So whatever you are creating is going to bring a sense of balance to the world, or at least to the community around you. It's going to provide some sort of energetic resonance to people that makes them feel very joyful, very comfortable, very happy, very nurtured, very loved. And so, of course, if you're having this question in your mind as to whether you should, keep doing it or not, yes, you should definitely keep doing it, because it's going to bring something very valuable. And I'm also getting here that it's going to bring some sort of abundance and wealth to you as well. But just remember that this abundance and this wealth needs to be shared, because you might get to a point where you're putting out so much time and energy that you kind of feel like you need to, really hold on tightly to the resources that you get from this. But just remember that the way you continue receiving that abundance is by continuing to share your energy, your time, and your resources. Every time, you get financial resources, reinvest them. That's how you create more financial resource, is by reinvesting, not by holding on and being graspy. So keep that in mind. I'm also getting the message that whatever you're doing is going to provide quite a bit of healing, not just for the community, but also for you. Like by healing others, you can actually heal yourself. You're going to heal your own wounds. You're going to heal past traumas, things that you may be going through. You're actually psychologically and emotionally working those things out through participating in this act of creation. So once again, sharing of energy benefits everyone involved. It benefits the receiver and it benefits the giver. So yeah, just approach it with playfulness, approach it with passion, keep doing what you're doing, because like I said, whatever you're doing, it's working. So don't change a thing, but keep a lookout for a partner. Keep a lookout for someone that can actually help you to achieve what you're ultimately trying to achieve, and be open-minded and open-hearted to the fact that, you can be the leader here, because you are the emperor. You're the one that's put the structure in. You're the one that's, come up with the initial plan, the initial idea, but you can also benefit from the ideas and the contributions of others. It's good to have a partner. And also avoid comparison, because the thing that probably makes you doubt sometimes is that you're comparing yourself. You're comparing what you're doing to what other people are doing. Don't compare yourself to anyone, because there's nobody that's doing exactly what you're doing. So there's nothing to compare. So just keep doing what you're doing, and ultimately success will come to you. And the last card I got is courage. I think my camera just went out. So, so be courageous. And yeah, if you're courageous and you keep doing what you're doing, success will ultimately come. And keep a lookout for that partner, because there is definitely a partner coming in that's going to be very helpful to you and very helpful to what you're trying to do. This person's contribution will be invaluable. And that's coming in soon. If you haven't met them already, there might be somebody that you already know that you haven't really considered, but if you haven't considered them, you should. And I think I'm going to leave it there. This has been Oracle of the Divine Ophite. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and hit the notification bell so you know when new videos come out. And if anything resonated, please like this video and share it with others if you feel so inclined. And thank you for joining me today. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you in the next one. All the blessings, and bye-bye.